Well, hello guys, it's me, Shira Psychic Medium. It's Valentine's Day. I thought today would be a beautiful time to catch up, say hello, and get acquainted and tell you about some of the upcoming things that I have scheduled for Shira Psychic Medium workshops and events and classes. So it's Valentine's Day. Let me take a quick look, make sure that we are on live right now. And give me 1 second here because I want to be able to show your comments. Let me know if you're here. Let me know if you're watching this. And let's see here a second. I know we're middle of the day right now. So there we go. You guys can see me. Okay, there we go. Happy Valentine's Day, Vanessa. Okay, hey, Shelly. Thanks so much for joining. Let me start in by wishing you guys all a very happy Valentine's Day. I find that on days like today, you either have one or two extremes. Either you're really excited, hey Marissa, either you're really excited or you are kind of like not really feeling the day. So what's up, Christy? How are you? Brian, happy Valentine's Day to you from Staten Island. Yep, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day. Lots of love to you guys. So I wanted to start our conversation today about psychic mediumship and let you know about some of the things that are going on in terms of some of the things I have planned for you guys or some of the things that you could see me at. So last week, I announced that I was doing a giveaway for parents who have lost children. I was giving away 10 seats to parents who have lost children at my 8-week psychic mediumship development class. So I'm really excited that I will be announcing the winners this week. So please make sure if you haven't already signed up, then you should, in fact, if you have lost a child, feel free to send an email to be in the drawing to win a seat at my 8-week psychic mediumship development class so that you too can learn to connect with your loved ones. Hi, Barbara. Thanks so much for joining. Where are you guys coming in from? I know it's the afternoon. I know that during the afternoon, you might be picking up your kids. I know I'm going to be getting mine really shortly. Or you might just, have a few minutes to yourself. So feel free to ask any questions that you guys may have about psychic mediumship and development and or questions. I'd be happy to answer them for you. I want to give you a little bit of a blurb on what's going on in my world that is coming up where you guys could benefit. So let's just see here. Contest for winning a seat. I'm giving away 10 seats to parents who have lost children and would like to learn how to connect more readily with spirit and more effectively and easily. I am giving away 10 seats. If you are interested, please simply email classes at ShiraPsychicMedium.com. I will be answering your emails and we'll be announcing the winners very shortly, so you still have a chance to do so. That's send an email to classes at ShiraPsychicMedium.com. So, hey Nicole, thanks so much for joining us. Where are you guys coming in from? Now I wanted to also talk about upcoming events. So upcoming, I definitely have, let's see here. Okay, so this month in February, if you want to lucky people to get one of the last spaces available at Kathy's over at Balance for Life, I do have, I believe, 1 or 2 slots left. That's it at Sunday, February 26th at Balance for Life. That's in Selden, New York. So if you are interested in getting a space, make sure you contact Balance for Life to get a reading with me there. Okay. Hey, Natalie, thanks so much for joining. What's Penny? Hi, Penny. Nice to see you too. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. So in the spirit of Valentine's, I also want to tell you about other events that are coming up for me. I also have March 21st. I will be doing pie craft at the Wantor, New York location. This is different than the location in Island Park. This is their Wantor location. It's a fantastic, really centrally located restaurant. The food's incredible. And there you get an opportunity to connect in a gallery style setting. So if you're interested, make sure you sign up before they sell out. Every event tends to sell out with them, so make sure you get in. That is the Pie Craft in Wantagh on March 21st. If you are wanting to find out more information about events that I am a part of, feel free to follow me on Facebook or sign up on my webpage, ShiraPsychicMedium.com. And on the top, there's the link, and you can sign up to follow me there and get updates of when I'm doing events. That would be helpful for you guys. So the next event after that is one of my favorites to do. It is Relay for Life. It's a fundraiser for Relay for Life out of Yorktown. So if you are in the Westchester area, then you should come down to the Relay for Life fundraiser. I'm going to have updated event information very shortly on it. So make sure that you follow the information on my page. Make sure you sign up to follow on Facebook or on my website. So that way you will see the information for the Yorktown Relay for Life fundraiser. The proceeds go to help with services connected to cancer research, cancer appropriated services that help individuals who have suffered and are suffering now from cancer. So I would tell you this is a great cause. If you want to make a difference, here's a great way to have a great experience and to also make a difference in your lives and the lives of other people as well. So please don't miss out. For those of you that are watching live right now, make sure to indicate that you are here. Tell me where you're coming in from, because it's more fun to interact with you guys than just to watch myself talk on the screen, if you know what I'm saying. That gets a little boring. So I'd rather communicate with you guys directly. So just email me questions that you have or message me on Facebook now the questions that you have. I want to make sure that you guys can see me. So in the spirit of Valentine's Day, I would definitely tell you that today is a great day to embrace love. Hey, Shelly, you're coming in from Nebraska. I would definitely say that today is a really fantastic day for love. It's Valentine's Day, but some of you that are home might not be celebrating. Maybe this isn't the best day for you. Those of you that are suffering with grief, who have experienced loss right now, maybe Valentine's Day is not the most exciting thing for you out there. We get it. I would just suggest to you to see if you can find one thing in your day that makes you happy. What's the smallest thing? Whether you like, you know, how your coffee was made, or how somebody answered you on the phone and it made you smile. Choose today to find love, whether it just be love in your heart, compassion for another individual, whether it's love for another person, joy, happiness. You know, today's a day to take time for yourself. It doesn't always have to be about another person. It's a day to also love yourself. So feel free to make sure that you're giving yourself the kindness and love and respect that you give to others. Give it back to yourself as well. You deserve it. So let's see, some other people joined in. Penny's coming in from Sanibel, Florida. She's there till May. I wish I was there now too. In the weather, I'm sure, is a lot better. It's snowy over here still and icy. And let's see, Christy is coming in from East Islip. Hey, Christy. Not too far. And let's see where else. Amanda, she's coming in from Great River. She's listening while she's doing dishes. That picture of the baby is so cute, Amanda. So cute. I see the picture of the baby posted. Hey, Paul, you just left me an hour ago. Oh, send Gina my love. Hope you guys are feeling good. Hope you left in great spirits. It's hysterical. You've got Trump there up on my wall. I love it. So, hey, Carolyn, thank you so much for joining. Oh, you listened to the recording of the reading for the third time? Oh, my pleasure. You know, it was really my honor to read you, Carolyn, and to read you, Paul and Gina. It's just, when you give me the privilege of channeling your loved ones, it really brings me tremendous joy. I know that, I don't know if you guys know how grateful I am to be able to channel your loved ones, but it means the world to me to be able to do something great for you guys as well. So I hope you always understand that it is both ways, and that love is everything. And when I feel their love, I know how much they love you. And it's just, it's amazing. So for those of you that have experienced a loss of a child, unfortunately, I am doing a giveaway. I haven't made my announcement yet, but I will be making the announcement soon. So if you have lost a child and haven't yet applied to enter the contest, please make sure, if you'd like to take my 8-week psychic mediumship development class here in Long Island in Nassau County. You simply email classes@ShiraPsychicMedium.com and you will get an opportunity to enter to win a space in my class. Okay, so there's the email right there, classes@ShiraPsychicMedium.com, and that will give you the opportunity to win a space if you haven't already. I will be making the announcement really soon. Oh, Michelle, let me see here a second. Okay, let's see here. Oh, losing you guys. Okay. Hey, Michelle. Oh, thank you so much. You love the hearts? I love the hearts too. I mean, I feel like it suits me, the hearts. It's part of my world. Lots of love. Hey, Diane. Thanks so much for joining us. I'd love to know where you guys are coming in from. Carrie's coming in from Florida. I'm happy to answer any of your questions regarding psychic work, psychic mediumship work, the difference between the two, even healing work. It's all encompassing. So there's so much information that I can give you. Simply ask your questions below and I will definitely be able to assist you further. Okay. Alrighty here. Now, I told you about the events coming up. I would say get in for Pie Craft March 21st. The last event, wow. That was incredible. That was an island park. That was an evening not to be forgotten. Incredible messages, incredible loved ones coming through. Your loved ones, they amaze me. Every single time I do an event, I am so fascinated by with what they bring through because every single time it's different. I mean, they are unbelievably incredible on how the information comes through. Let's see, Carrie's coming in from Florida. And Diane, you're coming in, wow, all the way from Wyoming on your lunch break. I love it. If you emailed me about classes, Diane, I think you might have been the woman who emailed me. I did send it back, so I just want to make sure that you received it, whether it's for now, okay? So thank you so much. So psychic mediumship work, what's really exciting about it, okay, aside from all of the healing that takes place, is I will tell you that if you are somebody that likes to be in the know, okay, meaning like you like to have awareness, you like to know things that are forthcoming, you like to help people, you like to have a bit of an edge when it comes to your life and helping other people with their lives, then that's where psychic mediumship development comes in. It's always love focused, okay, it's always centered being on a heart base, but you will experience all different types of mediumships when you start learning how to connect, both in the psychic world and in the mediumship realm as well. And the two bridge the gap together. They really come full circle. And it's a beautiful thing to experience and learn about if you have not yet had that opportunity. So once again, I am letting you know that I am giving away seats to my psychic mediumship development class for parents who have lost children. This is something that I've wanted to do for quite some time. And I'm very grateful to be able to do that. So it might have gone to your spam box, Diane. So if you did not get it, email me again and I will send it again, but check your spam or your junk folder because sometimes it gets thrown in there. Now, for those of you that are wondering if you're getting signs and symbols, I mean, today is a fabulous day. Today is Valentine's Day. It's a day about love, but I would tell you that today is a day where if you have lost a spouse, or you've lost a boyfriend or a girlfriend or somebody that was a romantic connection to you, I know they are trying to show you that they are in fact around you. They will be doing so many steps, taking so many measures, so many efforts to connect to you today. So all you have to do is open your eyes and be aware. Messages come through in numbers. Messages come through in license plates. How many times have you been driving and you see smile on the back of a car's license plate and you're like, why would I see that? But you were having a really bad day and your loved ones knew that you needed that moment to just kind of lift you. Or let's say you're driving and you see like one of those stickers on the back and it's a guy like humping the word it and he's basically saying F it. Okay, I always laugh at that when I see it because it's kind of funny. It is what it is, but Spirit's making you laugh and they know they'll play to your sense of humor and they know how mine is, so they'll use little off-color remarks like that. If you have questions, though, about psychic mediumship work, or you want to learn about my classes, they are beginning March 2nd. That's Thursday, March 2nd. This is a limited opportunity and a limited time to get in for the classes. Please make sure you email classes@ShiraPsychicMedium.com, or you go to my website at ShiraPsychicMedium.com to find out more information. I have it on the classes page there. Also, for those of you who are interested in connecting with their loved ones at live events, feel free to follow me on Facebook so you can get updated of information. Penny, you want to know when's the next reading. So let me know which type of reading you're referring to. Are you referring to today? Are you referring to an event? Be a little bit more clear. Hey, Jessica, oh, you can't wait for classes. I can't wait to have you back. Jessica's an amazing, amazing student as well. Okay, let's see. Alexis, great hair in that picture. Oh my goodness, you kind of remind me a little bit of Teresa E in there because of the blondes. I love it. So what's the meat tutu though? Let me know. So for those of you that want to learn also about signs and symbols, I feel like it's so important to know, to tell you to smile today. Today is a day that you really need to trust your instincts, and you need to be able to smile about the little nuances that occur today, because today's a day when you're watching people who are couples. They're all smushy, romancy, and maybe your significant other is on the other side. Well, this is a day where, you know, you're entitled to have feelings regarding that, whether they're positive or negative, but I would encourage you to find the joy, find the love, remember those favorite moments you had with that individual, and know that they are standing there with you at that moment in time. It's interesting, I do have a spirit that is coming to me right now. I'm not sure who this is for yet, okay, but if you can listen and pay attention, I will let you know who is starting to come to me right now. Looks like I am going to be getting into the next reading, so pay attention. Let's see who comes in, and give me a second here. Who are you? All right, I have an individual by the name of Greg or Gregory, okay? He's telling me that he wanted to communicate with his daughter today, okay? He's making me feel like his daughter also has a child as well, okay? So this would be father acknowledging daughter who's acknowledging the daughter, okay? And I know that I also want to talk about the heart being significant here because they keep showing me the heart connection, okay? And I also know that he talks about his daughter going through a period of either sadness or depression recently and wants to inform her that she is not alone and that this too shall pass. Okay, it's very important. He wants me to use those words, and that this too shall pass, meaning there is a light at the end of the tunnel. He talks about the joy factor connected to the child as well, but he's also talking to me about the mother that's physical, meaning the mom that's in the living, okay, because he's trying to acknowledge mom as well, okay, and let's just see. Oh, Jess, let's see here a second. And Marilyn, happy Valentine's Day to you too. Okay, let me listen a little bit more. I know that they want me to also talk about an impending work, a little bit of a work challenge or a work obstacle that's forthcoming. I am being brought to the month of April and then significantly into July, connected there, okay? And they're telling me to keep your head up, keep your head up, keep your chin up, okay? And I also want to say Daddy is always with you. So I do hope that helps you. I want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. Wait, they're yelling at me that that's not it, okay? Oh, leave it to Spirit. I think they're done, and then they chime in for more, right? And let's see here. There's separately another person that wants to come in, so bear with me here a second before I let the next person in. I'm not sure if they're related yet or if they're just simply another individual stepping in. Evelyn wants to know if she had a reading a month ago, would it be beneficial to attend an event? Would anybody possibly still come through? Evelyn, yeah, absolutely. There's no time restrictions when it comes to mediumships. Your loved ones give you signs and symbols all day long. There's no reason why they wouldn't come through more than once. I don't set parameters with them. If you set it in your mind, that might be one story, but I don't set parameters. I let them do what they need to do, okay? So, thank you, Patricia. I appreciate that. All right, now let's just see here a second. There is the female energy that wants to step forward. I know that she passed of cancer. She wants me to acknowledge Ruth or Ruthie as well. I feel like there is also a significance to red roses being handed today. And I know that today is Valentine's Day, so I get that, but it's more than that, okay? And I know they are inspired by her, okay? Because the individual who hands them to you would not expect this person to be giving you the roses. Okay, so please understand that they are in fact inspired by her. Okay, she tells me that she had breast cancer, but then there was also a cancer linkage to the pancreatic area as well. Okay, and she's looking also to connect with her daughter as well. So if this is for you out there, please take this message. Know that she is in fact around you and is sending you love your way. Okay. Hi, Marilyn. As soon as I feel something come up for you, you know absolutely I will bring it your way. Okay. I'm going to tune into who's here next. And if this is for you, make sure that you claim it if it's for you or somebody else that's watching right now. If you haven't shared this broadcast yet with your friends, please do so. I'm sure they could benefit. Your friends and family members could benefit from connecting to their loved ones, especially on a day like today where it's Valentine's Day and where love is so important, and to feel loved and to be loved is so important. So let's see what Amanda has to say. She says, why is it that some spirits come through while other loved ones are quiet? Her father-in-law, who she's never met, always has a strong spiritual presence. You know, Amanda, that happens a lot of times because they are better adept in the moment at working with that particular medium that's matching your particular vibration, where your energetic stance is. So don't think of it that the other ones aren't there. I would just ask those loved ones to let your father-in-law push them in, okay? Alexis says this is the first Valentine's Day without her mom. It's been 7 months without her. Miss her so much. She's an angel. Tony Ann. Well, you know, as soon as I feel information coming through, I will definitely give that to you. Okay? Okay, so let's see who's next that I'm feeling coming through. Bear with me here as I tap in a little bit. Okay, good. Hold on one second here. I know I want to talk about a woman that was Jewish right now, okay? I know that I feel with her that she comes in with a strong lineage of other Jewish women, a community of Jewish women together, okay? She's not by herself. I also know that the name Kara is also coming to my attention as well, and I feel like she would be relevant, but would be in the physical or in the living, okay? I know this individual on the other side, this female, had heart-related issues that ultimately led to a heart attack that did cause her to stop breathing and have her heart completely stop, which would have been the loss of life associated with her. Okay. And I also know that there would have been a delay in getting to her initially in terms of communication when she first got ill as well. Okay, would we understand this? Marilyn, you believe this is for you? Okay, so let me keep going. I know that with this woman, she talks about the 4th being important, or the number 4 being important, which is also my number for April. It is the 4th month, okay? She talks to me about 2 girls in particular, okay? She's saying to me 2 girls in particular And she's also making me feel like she's been banging on the door to come through prior, okay, but also to come through to you in your dream state, although she talks about you not remembering your dreams, but wants me to assure you that she is in fact there, okay? So that is important. Yes, and the two, yes, exactly. Okay, she's also making me feel like I'm supposed to acknowledge, hey Megan, I'm supposed to acknowledge the name Phil as well. So she wants me to acknowledge a Phil, okay? And I also subsequently have to acknowledge Paul as well, okay? So I'm supposed to acknowledge a Paul as well, or Paula, okay? Now Mom's talking to me. My pleasure, Jessica. Mom's talking to me about the need for peace and closure, okay? And the reason why she's saying this to me is not that you haven't had closure, okay? It's more so the fact that she keeps making me feel like you're worried about her for some reason, and she's completely at peace. So you should understand that, okay? And she's also making me feel like there hasn't been a moment where she hasn't been with you. She talks about you misplacing keys quite a bit. But the thing is, when she's talking about misplacing the keys, she's showing me, you know when you put keys in and they jingle quite a bit? You know what I'm saying? Like you do like this. She's showing me a clip from a movie right now when it's like you're going to kiss somebody and you jingle the clip, the keys, and then you're like, pause to wait to kiss, and now the keys kind of get lost for a moment. So let me see where she's going with this, okay? She's making me feel like when you were a little girl, she would always do the kiss goodbye, okay, kissing you goodbye, but she's making me feel like she plays with you with the keys, meaning the keys are here, the keys are here, the keys are gone. Keys are here, keys are gone, okay? And she's making me feel like, let's see here a second. She's also making me feel like, that's so funny, new car, no key, okay? She's making me feel like I'm supposed to talk about the missing ring, okay? She's talking to me about a significant ring, okay? This is a piece of jewelry, significant, does feel like a ring that went missing or lost, so to speak, okay? And I don't know why I'm supposed to say it's by the cupboard, but I do know that I'm supposed to say that it is by the cupboard, okay? And the cupboard looks wood tone in the, it's not quite light wood, it's more like a medium wood coloring, okay? And that's where it would be, okay? So she is talking to me about the missed ring, okay? That I'm supposed to be putting out there to somebody who's listening right now, and simply by the cupboard, it's in a lighter shade wood cupboard color. Okay, and that would be for you, okay? Now, Marilyn, what's the question with regards to the doctors? Because she's telling me you have questions with regards to the doctors. Oh, Stacy, I am sorry. You were so funny, okay? Sorry, you're at work right now. Let me just see here a second. Marilyn, so my question to you is, I'm getting something that there was a question with regards to doctors, and I'm not sure if this was directly for you or for somebody else who's listening live right now, okay? So if this was not for you, I am with somebody else who has a question specifically about the doctors appointments, doctor's visits, okay? I know I want to be speaking about an individual by the name of Tom or Thomas, okay? And for some reason, I'm feeling the need to say that the diagnosis is either incorrect or hasn't been correctly articulated yet. Listening, you should be aware of that as well, okay? Of course you have free will. Of course I have to say to you by law, this is considered entertainment only, but for some reason I want to say that there's missing information regarding a diagnosis and to question the doctors, okay? You're very, very welcome. Very, very welcome. Okay. And, okay. Marilyn, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so then that would make sense to you. You would understand where I'm going with that. Thank you. So, if anybody else has questions, it is Valentine's Day. I'm in the spirit of giving, so I'm happy to give you guys a little love in your direction with some readings and some correspondence. I will have to be leaving shortly, only to get my munchkin, but I will tell you, I will be announcing the winners to my contest to give away 10 free seats to my 8-week-long class here in Long Island in Nassau County for parents who have lost children. There will be other individuals in the class, but I am compelled to do this for parents who've lost children. So this is an opportunity for you if you haven't yet. Please make sure that you email classes@ShiraPsychicMedium if you would like to enter to win. Okay, we'll be making that announcement very shortly this week, okay? And we'll get you situated. So, on this Valentine's Day, Spirit wants me to assure you that they are in fact with you, okay? That they are surrounding you with love, and that I'm listening to them. They want me to tell you to always focus on your heart, because your heart will always give you the answers. Your brain gets in the way. So if you're thinking something, but it's not in alignment with your heart, meaning your brain not in alignment directly with your heart, okay, trust your heart faster than you trust your brain, because your brain will give you information in the now, but it will not give you the information that is good for you moving forward, okay? So make sure you trust your heart, because your heart is aligned with your higher self. So that's very, very important for me to say to you, okay? Hey, Robin, coming in from Vermont. How are you? And let's see here. Who else is here? Hi, Vanessa from Florida. Okay. Jamie, if his dad comes in, I will absolutely give you a message. It would be my pleasure to. I just need him to step forward for me. Thanks, Jess. I really, really appreciate that. So, any questions that you guys have? Sending a big heart to you, Patricia. Rebecca, let's see here a second. This is an interesting question. You're 40, you've had IVF, you don't like the experience, you've been told that you are blocked. Rebecca, can you or would you elaborate on who has told you that you're blocked? I don't need the name, but more of the type of person that has told you that you're blocked. Okay. Was it a medical practitioner, a holistic practitioner, a friend, somebody who's just giving you their opinion? Limbrook, coming in from Limbrook. Okay. Let's see here a second. All right, I have another individual stepping forward. So if you are paying attention for a reading, I do have another individual who is ready to step forward. Okay, so bear with me here a second. Okay, I want to talk about an individual by the name of Michael. Okay, so just bear with me here right now. Okay, I want to talk about an individual. He feels like a father figure. He feels extremely I feel very strong when I go into his energy, okay? Meaning that this individual would have had a stronger presence when he was in his normal physical self, when he was healthy. I feel at the same time with him, I know I want to talk about the number 22, either 22 or the connection to February 2nd, or that of the number 2, because he keeps showing me 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, over and over again. I know I want to talk about children at the same time. I know I want to talk about depression linked to the Robert name as well. Okay, I know that I want to give him a big boost at the same time, like kind of like a love pat, like kind of how men do when they give somebody a pat on the back or a pat on the tush. Okay, I know in the same regard that this individual would have been a smoker. Okay, because they're making me feel like this individual did smoke. Okay, I know that also. I feel like with this individual, I know that I want to talk about February, again, February. They keep saying to me February, okay? I want to talk about February. And I know that also I want to talk about the need to connect, although the child, her husband, okay, inability to always be open to his Father giving him messages, not intentionally, okay? Just more so just, is it even possible? Like, that's the thinking going on. Is it even possible for them to communicate with us? And the answer is yes, of course, okay? And I know that I also want to talk about work changes connected to the name Rob, okay? I know I want to talk about upcoming work changes as well, okay? I know that the father figure is fully supporting this individual in these changes that are forthcoming. I'm getting a feeling of 2 weeks, 2 days. It's connected to a 2. I really feel like it's more 2 weeks, okay? I don't know why I want to say there's safety in numbers, but he is making me feel like I'm supposed to say there is safety in numbers, okay? I also do feel like I have a police officer coming through right now at the same time, so I might be switching. Just bear with me here. I have a gentleman who that would have been a police officer or would have represented the law field, okay, but more so wearing the uniform associated with the law field. Okay, Patricia, yes, they can hear you when you speak, Patricia. So you wanted to know, can they hear you when you speak? Yes, absolutely. Okay, back to the Rob though. Safety in numbers. They keep having me say safety in numbers. There are safety in numbers. I don't know why that's so important. I know I want to say there are safety in numbers. Okay. Okay, there's more information coming through. I just have to go through it. Just bear with me as it's coming in. You're very welcome, Trisha. Very, very welcome. Okay, I'm going to hold on Rob for a second because that connection is starting to switch. Rebecca, you also feel a change in your being. You've been smelling strong flower smells. Yeah, that is very common when your loved ones are around. They do start to give you different smells that they are present, meaning they will, give me 1 second here. You might smell flowers like gardenias or roses. They make you smell their perfume. You might all of a sudden get hit with the sense of the tobacco smell. I get that quite a bit. I'll be in a restaurant and all of a sudden I am consumed with the smell of tobacco, okay? But it's more than just a cigarette smell because nobody's outside smoking. It's more like the sweet smell that a pipe would smell like. And I always know that person was a pipe smoker, okay? Rebecca, back to your question. I missed what you were saying because I started going into another spirit, so I apologize about that. But if you wouldn't mind just repeating the question again, okay, on where the information came through about the blockage, okay? All right, let me just scan through here a second. There are a few more questions. Okay, Shelly, you say you get your grandma's perfume in 1038. Yep, I hear you. You should look up the meaning behind 138 on angel numbers, okay? Marilyn, oh, you remember the 2 girls that I spoke about prior with the 2 babies. Okay, yes. So just know that they are referencing them being safe and sound on the other side. In fact, of course, with your loved ones. Okay, let's see here. Liz, you want to know, can Spirit play with Siri on your iPhone? She keeps asking me if I can help me, and I'm not pushing a button. Yeah. Welcome to the world of energy. So yes, your spirit friends, your loved ones can use your phone at all times, and it's pretty amazing when they start using the telephones. They can text you. They can make your phones do crazy things. They can make songs play when you don't even have your music on. Yes, so the answer is yes, 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 and then more yes. Okay. Welcome, Jamie. Rhonda, you say you smell cigars. Okay. Very, very important. Hey, Cass. Thanks so much for watching. Happy Hearts Day to you, too. Mwah. She says, take the class, everyone. I'd agree. Take the class. You're going to expand your mind. So it's really pretty amazing. The ability to connect once you take the class is unbelievable. There's no way else to describe it. You know, I can't sell it short because everybody does connect. So I know it works. Spirit helps me to help you. Okay. 5 times in a row, Liz. That's awesome. Well, interesting 5 times. 5 is the number for change. So they're probably asking you, hey, do you have a question? Change is coming. 5 times. Pay attention. Okay. Jess says, take the class. It's life-changing. I would agree. I definitely agree. 2 thumbs up. So, okay, so let me go back here a second. I do have another spirit that's coming through. Bear with me here. The name George keeps coming to mind right now, okay? I do feel like George is in the living, though, okay? I know that this individual is a father figure, but he also was a grandfather too. So in his lifetime, he saw both a child, he had a child who had a child, okay? I know that he was stellar with crafting, working with his hands, okay? The link again for the class, hold on one second, is, let me post that for you. Let's just, somebody wants to know the link for the class. Hold on. That's where it is on my website, and you can simply go there, go and email me, okay, and I will send you the information. Okay, classes are filling up. Okay, so back to the individual that's trying to come through. Well, thank you. Okay, so back to the father that was also a grandfather. So he's played 2 roles in his incarnation here in this prior lifetime. Okay, he's making me feel like I have to talk about surrendering more to spirit. And I don't know why they want me to say that. I think they just want to do more entrancement work. And they're making me feel like at the same time, this gentleman was in law enforcement, okay? I feel a very strong pull to FDNY and also NYPD. So I'm getting a pull in that direction. So this does feel New York based, okay? I feel like I want to be talking about something with bomb sniffing, like dogs that would sniff for bombs or check for bombs. I feel like this person would have knowledge or have information pertaining to that because that's the feeling he is giving me, okay? And he's making me feel like also this individual was a great-grandfather also, but he wouldn't have been physical, meaning alive in the physical sense when he became a great-grandfather, okay? Meaning he would have been a great-grandfather in spirit, okay? Now, he's making me feel like I'm supposed to mention the name Brian or Ryan. So if you can take this, please let me know. That would be of significance. Brian or Ryan would be connected. He's also making me feel like I'm supposed to talk about Rebecca, I see your question. I'm going to get to you in 1 minute, okay? Either the 7th precinct or a precinct connected to the 7th, okay? I'm supposed to talk about that as well. I'm drawn to the 47th Avenue, 47th area, 47th Street, like right over there. I feel like I'm New York City based with this. I don't know why they have me saying this. And he just keeps showing me men that are dressed up wearing vests that look like when people are, like when there's a SWAT situation. That's the feeling he's giving me associated with this. I know he was a police officer. I feel like for some reason he's trying to convey information about either what he did or something that is something that needs to be discussed. Okay? Now, okay, I'm trying to get to you, Rebecca, but Spirit keeps holding me off yet, so just bear with me here also. I'm seeing also, you know, the dogs that sniff for explosives, drugs, you know, the police dogs, okay? They're showing me police dogs right now. I feel like one of the police dogs, okay, would be in spirit as well, actually. So I feel like this individual is trying to tell me that one of the police dogs with him is in spirit with him, okay? And The name Jeannie or Janine or Jean is important also, okay? So if you haven't picked up on this yet, make sure you let me know, okay, if this is for you. Okay, so now moving on to Rebecca. Okay, you've had unsuccessful IVF and physics. I think you're referring to psychics. Say, I'm not physically unable, but blocked. You know, I don't necessarily know that I believe in this whole blockage thing. So I'd say continue communicating with your doctors on this. You know, if you believe you're blocked, then you will be blocked. If you don't feel that you are, continue with the doctors. You know, always consult them for advice on that. I will tell you in the interim, you will be surrounded with children, okay, whether they're friends, neighbors, nieces, nephews in the interim, okay? And let's just see if there's anybody else that wants to come through here, as it is Valentine's Day and it's a good day to give back. So, give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm just putting up my information. If any of you decide you want a private reading for yourself, you can always email info@ShiraPsychicMedium.com. Okay, Rebecca, you're a teacher. That makes a lot of sense. Yep, because they tell me you're always surrounded with children. So it's, you know, their way of blessing you with having children in your life right now, okay? Making a difference one day at a time. So, I have somebody by the name of Henry that's also stepping in, okay? And, hey, Ivana, where are you coming in from? I feel like you're from the other side. Where are you coming in from? I have another individual stepping in. Bear with me here. A lot of men around me today. Oy. Okay, let's see here. I'm being saluted as I'm being spoken to right now. They're all coming through going like this. So I have a troop of them here. Some are sergeants, some detectives, some lieutenants. They're all connected with police. They keep saluting me. I know there's a lot of police around us right now. Okay. Megan, there's a message for Rebecca from Megan. Okay, she's giving you lots of encouragements. She had a miracle, so miracles are possible. Thanks so much, Megan. Okay, there are a lot of gentlemen here who are police that are trying to come through, so just bear with me here a second as I go in a little bit further. Let's go back to that name, Brian. Brian is very significant, okay? I know I see a large flag when somebody passes through in a funeral and the family's cars go through underneath a large flag as a sign of respect being held up by fire departments right now. I keep seeing that right now. I'm drawn to the 106 and I'm drawn to the 103rd precincts, okay? For some reason, I'm drawn to the 106th and the 103rd precincts as well. And my hair is sticking up, sorry guys, and still is. And I also know that I'm supposed to be talking about a son that is also serving as a police, as a law enforcement individual who he is exceptionally proud of. So this son would be in the living, okay? Let me just see here a second. The name Michael is being spelled out as well. And let's just see here a second. Patricia, Joseph, your dad from the 103rd, is he in the physical or non-physical? Hi, Susan. Thanks so much for joining. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. So I want to talk about these men who are here. They're definitely law enforcement. I know that one of them, the name Brian, keeps coming to me. I know that he would have been highly respected, okay? I know that I'm seeing a gigantic flag held up by 2 fire trucks, and I feel like I'm drawn to Rockville Center, Long Island area, and I feel like my family drove through or drove under this large flag on my way to my funeral or wake, okay? And I feel like for someone, I feel like I know that the name Brian is so important. You know, that's interesting you say that, Megan, because I was seeing McDonald's, the restaurant, so that could be the last name of this individual, okay? And hi, Melanie. Trisha, it is okay that Joe is non-physical, okay? Because I know I'm supposed to recognize the 103rd and I'm supposed to recognize the 106 also, okay, in terms of precincts, okay? I know that also, I want to talk about this gentleman being so proud of his son. And I know that sounds really simplistic to say, but in this instance, it is so important that he has me say this. His son needs to know how proud he is of him, okay? I know that there would be that he'd be acknowledging his wife in the living, okay? I feel like she has shorter hair, okay? Bit more reserved in her stance. Very formidable woman, a woman that we could all look up to, is the feeling I get from him describing his wife that's living, okay? And would have done everything for him. I'm being told that she would have done everything for him. I'm also being shown a wheelchair as well. So I feel like he would have been in a wheelchair for a portion of his life. And I know that there was a gun involved as well that would have caused this either paralyzation or issue with sitting in the chair, okay? So I do know that he is well, he is in spirit, he is surrounding his whole family and his men, meaning his enforcement team, with love, okay? And I know that he is in fact looking out for his guys in blue, guys and gals in blue, he wants me to say, his guys and gals in blue. So it's really nice to hear that he is, in fact, looking out. And he keeps taking me to 47th Street. He keeps bringing my attention there. Okay, Megan. Okay, all right. So, well, then maybe he'll get this message or somehow it will be delivered to him, but letting him know that his father is, in spirit, is looking out for the boys and girls in blue, as he's putting it, the boys and gals. Actually, he used that word. And is making me feel like he needs the family to know that he is in fact around him. And then I also, let's just see here a second. I have to talk about a female though. I'm drawn to the state of Montana for some reason, but I am drawn there. So for some reason I want to talk about that, okay? And surround with love at the same exact time. So if I haven't acknowledged you, not unintentionally, hey, Moret, I would just like to know where you guys are coming in from, okay? What area you guys are. Hey, Allison. And we can connect you. I'm going to be on here for a few more moments before I leave. I am letting you know that I am going to be announcing the winners for my Psychic Mediumship Development class. I will be announcing them. Not on this feed, but in one of the upcoming feeds this week. So please stay tuned. Make sure you're following me on Facebook and have liked my page if you haven't already, and share this with your friends. So let's see where people are coming in. Jessica's coming in from Long Beach. Hey, Jess. Holly's coming in from Ohio. Hey, girl. Carolyn's coming in from North Carolina. And Melanie, wow, all the way from New Mexico. Okay. Let's see here a second. And Tina Marie from New York, New York. Love it. Okay. Well, not New York, New York, but just York. And let's see. Patricia is coming in from Farmingdale. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Today is a great day. Valentine's Day, love in the air. Pay attention to the signs and symbols today. I feel like for some reason I'm supposed to say some of you will be receiving feathers today, okay? Which means that your loved ones will in fact be delivering feathers to you symbolically to show you that they are with you and in the angelic state. So pay attention, they will be arriving shortly if they haven't already today. And for those of you that are looking for a private reading, I do them. You can certainly contact me at info@ShiraPsychicMedium.com or call the phone at 516-362-7440. Okay. And before I finish up, they want me to say the signs are everywhere. Oh boy. Okay, hold on a second here. I'm getting more information along the lines of the law enforcement route. Boy, this just keeps coming in. Okay, bear with me here a second. I feel like for some reason, there are a lot of code words or specific words that the law enforcement individuals should be paying attention to on their normal televisions that they'd be watching with regards to world affairs, but not necessarily the televisions that most of us would be watching. And I think they would know what we would be referring to, we meaning spirits, okay? Because for some reason, they're making me feel like this is really, really imperative. So I am going to put that out there. And also, Stephen. Okay, there is a Stephen I'm supposed to be recognizing, Stephen, but as a Stephen as an Steven versus a Stephen like with a PH. So there's a difference in the spelling. It's a Stephen with a V. Okay, and I know I want to acknowledge him in the non-physical, but his family is physical, meaning living individuals, living beings, and it is in fact with them. The color green comes to mind, which is normally my color for an Irish connection. Okay, so I have to acknowledge that as well. And oh boy, what is that going to? So for those of you, I'm not sure what this line means. I got what it means, but I can't remember which movie this is from. So I feel like it was Al Pacino, and he's going, "Say hello to my little friends." What movie was that? Can you guys remind me what movie that was? Because that's the information I'm hearing right now. And I feel like it's spirit trying to say something. I just can't remember the movie link that it is. Hey, Cass. Oh, thank you for the Irish leaf over there. Cass, you can definitely tell me. What movie was that? Say hello to my little friends. And I hear it with the accent and all. Was that Goodfellas? Was that, I can't remember the name of that. Scarface. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Patricia. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you guys pay attention because I can't remember it. But there's something about that which is that's a little concerning, though, that spirit keeps having me bring that up. So don't know why. Maybe the guy just loved that movie. Okay, and okay, good. And then there's also, I want to acknowledge somebody by the name of Ralph as well. Okay, so the name Ralph is also very, very important. That's coming in. I feel like Ralph, for some reason, would also be connected to law enforcement as well. And I feel like he's a helper, like he helps. I don't know why I want to say that, but he is, in fact, a helper. Okay. I'm drawn again to the 47th number, 47, okay, or 74, but more like 47. Okay, hey, Corinne, coming in from Oceanside. And I know that name Ralph is really important. He's a helper. I know he's a helper. I just keep hearing that. Okay, before I finish off, if there is, let me see if there's one more spirit that wants to come in to connect to you guys in here, and you can claim this. Okay, let me just see here a second. Individual by the name of Joseph, non-physical, meaning he is a spirit that's coming through. His name is Joe or Joseph, okay? He is connected to a Mary. I feel like she's Aunt Mary or Aunt Maria or Aunt Marie. It's the M-A-R name, okay? Who would also be on the non-physical side, okay, meaning on the side of heaven, okay? I feel like for some reason he wants to talk with a granddaughter energy, okay? And I know that the granddaughter is having some problems in school. So either mom or dad is watching this right now, but his granddaughter is having some challenges in school. okay? It feels more peer-based as opposed to intellectually based, okay? So having some friend problems or peer-to-peer issues. And he wants her to know that everything is going to be okay. That there's one individual that seems like it's more of a backstabbing individual, okay? But that person is going to get ushered out of that child's life soon. And when I say ushered out, meaning like the cliques change, the circles, the dynamics, and spending time together shifts. So this individual won't have to feel that so much anymore. Okay, so this is regarding a grandchild. Okay, so Joseph is the name. That could be first, middle, or last name, meaning Joseph, Joe, Josephs. Okay, but talking about a grandchild, okay, who's having some peer-to-peer issues and wants to let this grandchild know that things will be changing and it will be much better moving forward. Okay, so if you can take this, feel free to let me know. Okay, I do want to wish you guys an incredible Valentine's Day. For those of you that have loved ones in spirit, just know that they are spending the day with you and that love really is the most important thing. So if you're ever doubtful, simply just check in with your heart center and know that love is always there. All you have to do is close your eyes and imagine your loved ones in your mind and they are stepping forward to you. If you cannot see them, but you can feel them, that is the same. If you cannot see them, but you know they're there, that is the same. If you cannot see them, but you smell their perfumes or their cigarettes, that is of the same. If you cannot see them, but can hear them, that is of the same as well. So I will let you know that your loved ones are in fact with you. I do want to just say on a last note, there is a misconception or misinformation regarding medical issues with regards to somebody who's connected to the name Tom. I keep hearing that again. So we really need to look into that. You know, if this relates to you, you'll probably get chills or tingles or your ears will perk up, but you would know that this would be important information. Okay. Jess, what are you saying here? Your uncle is George, in-law enforcement. Your great-grandfather is Irish, Daniel O'Connor, NYPD, meant to send this before. Oh, thanks, Jess. Okay, good. I'm glad that's making sense now. Okay, well, maybe you'll pick up what the 47th is. Okay, you can read my... Make sure if you have a friend or a family member who has lost a child and they would like to learn how to connect to spirit, there are 10 seats I am giving away. Make sure they email me before tonight if they are interested, and they will be added to the drawing as being picked to be one of the winners. Okay, so there's a chance that they can win to take my 8-week psychic mediumship development class to learn to connect. Because at the end of the day, they want to connect with you just as much as you want to connect with them. And they're doing their damnedest to try to get information through to you or through whoever they can to help you in your life. So big blessings to you guys. Lots of hearts, lots of love. You know, make somebody's day, pass it forward, and spread love and light. Bye, guys.